What's good, YouTube? It's Basic Plays back with another NBA 2K26 My Team video, and today we're going over getting our first Dark Matter of the Greatness set. We got Kevin Garnett first. We're also going to go over kind of the progress I got and kind of stuff I found the easiest kind of method-wise to get some of these. So yeah, we got Kevin Garnett, but we also have made a lot of progress on these other ones. So basically, Steph, we are pretty much done. We just got to get 500 more 3-pointers, and then we got to finish out these 2 challenges and make 23s with like 3 or 4 more guys. So Steph will be done sooner rather than later. And then we are also pretty far on Larry Bird. So we mainly just have like some of the high assist guys to get. And we have to obviously get to 2,000 assists. So that's kind of the big thing. Because like these, I could have most of these done by now, other than obviously the Halliburton ones, because we unlock him at the 2,000 assists. But most of these other ones I could have done. But since I was getting so close to getting Kevin Garnett, I went ahead and prioritized him. As far as the scoring, you know, we got 44, but we're making a lot of progress on there. I think, honestly, the dunks are really the only ones I haven't been focusing. I just kind of, if I have like a transition wide open dunk, I take it. But other than that, I've kind of just been holding off because dunk seems like the easiest to do as like by itself, like the standalone, not worrying about assists and stuff. And I mean, if I still need some assist once I'm done with the scoring, then I can always get them on pick and rolls for the dunks. So let's talk about what I thought was easiest, kind of how I did this as quick as I did. So my thing is, unless you just want one of, I mean, if you just want Kevin Garnett and you're not worried about getting Dwayne Wade eventually, then I would just say put all these guys you need stats with in your lineup and just run them all. And you know, every missed shot you get, you'll get a rebound, or if you get a steal, it counts for one of those guys. But my thing is, if you're going for all of them, like most people probably are, I would prioritize putting basically a person to assist in every game, as well as either a shooter or a scorer in, and then the rest of your team, I would fill them out with people that need the rebounding stats, whether you're playing triple threat or clutch time. I played a lot of mine in clutch time, and like basically to just show you like let's go to like if I was let's just go over like a lineup I would do. So I did do a couple of them in on breakout just for like the Lakers blocks. So at the very end, that was the last one I needed. So I just put 3 Lakers players in, and actually coincidentally, Larry Nance Jr. and Cedric needed 10 dunks each, so I could still get 2 challenges done at the same time. But like what I would do is say you need let's say you need a Russell Westbrook assist. I'd put him in, and then I would put a rebounder in, and then I would put somebody who you need 3s with, like Chris Mullin or somebody like that. Basically, that way you're covering 3 of them all at the same time. So that's kind of how I did mine as quick as I did, and how I've got progress on the others. The other thing, which I'll pull up real quick, is this spreadsheet made by J. Crew Twitch TV. I would go give him a follow for taking the time to make this. I think there's some other ones that are arguably better. I like this one because it's kind of simple. But basically this way you don't have to go to the menu basically after every single game. So what I did is I would just highlight them yellow after I finished one, and this kind of gives a better breakdown of where I'm actually at in the challenges. So as you can see, the dunks, I don't have anybody, but for the 3s, basically all I need is 23s with Jason Terry, Sean Elliott, Bob Pettit, and Drazen Petrovic once I unlock them. And then for the scoring, or for the assist, all I really need is Jason Williams, 19 threes, John Stockton, 28 threes, as well as this Jazz 24 assists. So that's another thing I was going to touch on. Basically, look at some of these challenges and see what you can kind of pair together to save time. So like I'm going to have to get 28 assists with John Stockton. This can be over multiple games, but I already got to get 24 with a Jazz player in a game. So you might as well just knock out 28 all at once, and then you get 2 challenges done in one game. And that one you're probably going to have to do in domination. Same with the 24 assists for a Lakers player. You need 24 of Magic Johnson. So you might as well knock that out in one domination game. That way you're doing 2 challenges at the same time. As well as 30 assists with a Magic player. You need 30 for, I think it's Scott Skiles. Yeah, so basically all 3 of those I did in one, like I knocked out 2 challenges at once, 3 games in a row. And some of these in domination, you might be able to get 24 with Magic and 28 with John Stockton. But and let's go to the scoring ones, like ones you can kind of put together. So you need 69 points with MJ over multiple games, and you need 63 with a Bulls player. So you can knock that out if you do get basically score 70 points with MJ in one game, and you're already at 70. So if you can, I know depending on the MJ card you have, I think the one they give us is an Emerald, but I would push and go ahead and try to get the 100 points, because then you're knocking out 3 of those challenges all at once. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing. I don't know. I'll have to see if that Michael Jordan's jump shot is at least usable. The scoring ones, though, they're pretty easy so far. Most of these guys can shoot. The only one, Shaq, obviously, and some of these numbers I changed as I was working on it to like remember how many points I needed, because sometimes it doesn't show in the game. But Shaq was kind of hard. I think Kareem's gonna like not be the most fun, but like Kareem, 3 triple threat games, pick and roll every play, and get Kareem a dunk. So then you're going towards your dunks, and you're also going towards your points with Kareem. And then if you can also parlay that with somebody that needs assists. So if I run Jason Williams for 3 games with Kareem, and I'll get Jason Williams done, Kareem done, and I'll get a bunch of dunks towards the total dunks, because you need 1,000. But I would definitely recommend using this, like a spreadsheet like this. You don't have to use this one. I think Mo's Ballin tweeted this one out. That's where I grabbed it. So, but there's a ton of them on Reddit and on MYTEAM Twitter. So I would definitely download something like this, because it makes it much easier. Because at the beginning I was going back to the menu, back and forth, and it definitely slows you down a lot when you have to check after every game. But yeah, let's check out KG's release real quick. We also, so far, I've got a ton of MT off that. So I think I was sitting right at around 10 million before this, and now we're at 10.3, which I did rep up. That's another thing they have double rep going on right now for I think the whole weekend. So I've already got to, I think I was at 3, so I already made it to 4, and actually I made it to 5, and we're already at 9.5% towards Diamond 1. So I also got all these badges and stuff throughout, or plus all these game changers, but I got 40 of each badge that I'm going to be able to sell as well. So that's probably another, 80 to 100K possibly if we get lucky. But yeah, I mean, and I probably didn't even play it the best way. I've been playing clutch time. And like I said in the original video, doing breakout gauntlet and just resetting every time is probably the quickest route. But like my thing is, if you have something you're working towards, like I need 39 more clutch time wins to get a mode completion, which I can get a legend badge or 3 legend badges for. I might as well get some of these stats while playing these 40 games, because that way I'm kind of getting 2 things at once. And if you need domination games, the one thing I will say is it's a little harder doing the crest when you're trying to also get like when you're running lineups that aren't the best, because these teams obviously are very good. So that's one thing that's a little more difficult, because like I was trying to get stats with Magic Johnson and I needed 2 steals, and I couldn't get them with Magic specifically, who I had all my other stats with. So that's the only thing that kind of does make it a little bit hard. But if you haven't done domination at all and you're planning on, look at the ones where it's more so just score points or get assists or something like that, and go ahead and knock those out. But yeah, let's look at let's go ahead and put KG in our lineup. I think he is going to take Vucevic's spot, and I might keep Jabari over Chris or over Vuce, because I just think Jabari's arguably better. But we'll try his jump shot out. And I'll probably, once I get another one, I might just do like a gameplay of all of them kind of in the lineup at the same time, or a couple, at least like him and Steph or something like that. But I've seen people play with him. His release looks pretty good. It looks quick. I mean, I think it's got a little bit of a hitch to it basically, but let's go ahead and substitute him in. But our first other dark matter other than the level 40 Russell Westbrook, so that's solid. It's definitely quicker than his like pink diamond looks, but it's definitely not, like, it still feels a little funky. But this card, like, the main reason I think you're going for this card is what he gives you defensively and just speed wise, because I mean he's got, I think, 96 speed or something. We'll take a look at his stats here in just a second. But he's got insane speed, insane defense, insane rebounding. I mean, probably one of the more complete cards other than a little bit of a lack of shooting. But I still think if he's open, you're not going to have any trouble shooting with him. So let's look at his stats real quick. We got a 97 mid-range, 92 3, solid free throw, good standing dunk, 97 driving dunk, 97 perimeter, 98 interior. So you could definitely, I mean, if someone's running like Jokic or something, and you could switch him onto him and have no issue with him guarding it. 96 speed, 89 speed with ball on top of it. Comes with does he come with any legend badges? Doesn't look like it. So, but tons of Hall of Fame badges. Overall, just looks like obviously one of the best, if not the best, power forwards in the game. I would say Tim Duncan is probably a little bit, and if you consider Sarr a power forward, he's probably also maybe a little bit better, but definitely a probably top 10-ish card in the game right now. So completely free as well. Let me know down in the comments where you guys are at, if you guys have got any of the dark matters, and if you have, who you're going for next. And let me know if you're going for Dwayne Wade or just like one or two of them, because I was kind of curious on how many people are actually going for D Wade. But that's all I got for today. If you liked the video, please like the video and tune in to the next one.